Good morning. It's Monday, September 6th, Labor Day in the United States. I think Canada does too. But we've got a holiday today, so we're going to get a little work done here. And Labor Day, for those of you not in the U.S. or that don't have Labor Day, was originated back in the, I think, late 19th century. The American labor movement started it, or I guess it's maybe in recognition of that. I don't know a real concise history of Labor Day, but it's always the first Monday in September after the summer. It's always the last holiday of summer. Kind of signifies the end of the summer season. So here we are. It's Monday, Labor Day. Today we're going to pull these skins back off here. We're going to continue work inside on our wire loom. For the wiring, going to get that, get the trim servo wire loomed up, pulled through. Same with the nav antenna cable, the antenna cable. Yeah, going to get that pulled through, and we're going to look at something optional that we are doing on the airplanes. I'm putting I want to have a belly beacon on the airplane, a red flashing beacon. So I've got one of those, and we're kind of undecided on where to put that. I'm thinking between station 4 and 5, right? 3, 4, 5, yeah, between station 4 and 5, probably on the left side of center, since that's where the push-pull tube for the elevator goes through the center there, so we can't really put anything there. Anyways, I'm gonna look at that, maybe either between 4 and 5 or between 5 and 6. We're gonna look at some mount options, see what we can come up with there. So here we go. Trying to decide how to do some strain relief on the GMU 11 cable that goes up toward the front, and kind of settled on zip tying it in, and I got these indoor-outdoor heavy-duty cable ties, and got some of these self-stick mounting squares. But what I did was, on the mount square, we took that foam, that white foam stuff off. I don't know how strong that adhesive is, so I took that off, put on some square of this 3M that I had on hand, the 3M tape. Put a square of that on there. Well, first we took the adhesive off, and then roughed it up with some sandpaper and cleaned it with some alcohol. So that's a nice clean surface there. And then against the side skin, I roughed that up with some sandpaper with some 400 both directions, up and down, and then cleaned that with some MEK. So that's a good clean surface there. We'll stick that there, and then this will zip tie the cable in to hold it right there. This is what we ended up with. Got that tie mount in there, and I put the zip tie in. We just have it loose in there for right now till we get everything finalized. When we're getting this installation done, then we'll snug that down a little bit. And I did check to make sure there's enough room where I can get in through this access cover. I can unhook that GMU connector. I can bring that connector all the way out if I need to. Also, if I need to, I've got room. I can reach up in there and I can snip that zip tie out if I ever need to get to that point. And then I can just put another zip tie in and remount those cables.
I wonder if there's a fire out that way, because look at how smoky it is. Again.
Working on the mount for the beacon light that goes on the belly of the airplane. And we've got the mount bracket for the light itself. This will actually be on the outside of the airplane, but I'm working on this reinforcement bracket that's going to go attached to Station 4 bulkhead, the back side of the Station 4 bulkhead, and the belly skin. But right now we're going to be putting nut plates in. We're going to drill these out. I'm going to put some, we're going to put nut plates, flush rivet nut plates in there on this side. And then, like I said, this plate actually mounts from the bottom side, the other side of the airplane skin. We'll have the nut plates on this side, we'll have skin on this side, and then this light mount will go here. I've got the screws to mount that in.
See, that should be the 1/8. I took it out of the 1/8 spot. There's not a chance that it could possibly not be the 1/8, right?
1/8.
I know, I didn't even look at the bit itself. I just knew that I took it out of the dealio that was 1/8.
Well, another productive day ending here. We got our wire loomed up, the nav antenna, the the GMU. Well, that already had a loom, but we got it pulled through, and the trim tab, trim servo. Wow, we got that all loomed, and we just have it coiled up under there for now till it's time to do something else with it. Finished this one, didn't finish. Got some progress on the mount. This is the mount that comes. Actually, I think it's extra. It's the mount for the arrow LED beacon. I think it's sun beacon, I think is the name of it. But that's the mount for that. This will go on the outside of the airplane, but we wanted to do a reinforcing mount for the inside. So this will face against the bottom skin inside, and then we'll mount against the Station 4 bulkhead back there on to the right. We want to make sure that there isn't any interference for our push-pull tube for the elevator. So it's going to be offset just a little bit on there, but at least we'll have a flashing red beacon. Is one of the things that I wanted to have on the airplane. Yes.
And it needed to be 24 inches away from the GMU.
Yes, yeah, and that beacon needs, yeah, it's required to be, well, the installation says it needs to be a minimum of 24 inches away from the GMU. We're 38 inches from that, so we're good on that. Plus, we're mounting it on this side. Electrical will come this way to go with the other electrical that's coming up there. So we got that done. Got it countersunk. Got nut plates. The nut plate holes ready to go. We still need to clean this up. We need to radius these corners a little bit. The stress relief corners will clean that up or soften those up a little bit. Clean those, get it all ready to go. We need to do the holes in the skin and the bulkhead, and we'll have to final size those up yet. So we've got a bit left on that to do, but we're making progress. We'll get that done, and then we've got an antenna mount that we're going to need to do. COM antenna mount down there. We're going to need to do a mount for the ELT, which is going to be in that underneath that baggage area too. So we got to get that done. But yeah, made good progress today. We're pretty happy with what we got done. So next up, maybe tomorrow we might be up. We don't know, but we'll see. So thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and that's it for now.